The major financial mistake that most people make is putting money in a traditional bank and just letting it sit there. Traditional banks are horrible for trying to generate any type of wealth. Sometimes they have fees and their interest rates are garbage. And this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion and information. But you can put your money in cryptocurrency. I have Coinbase, and I'm not sponsored by Coinbase. I'm not receiving any money from Coinbase. I'm an early adopter in Bitcoin. And on Coinbase, you can take a loan out on your Bitcoin. Now, it may take you about a month to get into a position where this makes sense for you. Maybe it takes 2 or 3 months to get into that position. But I'm going to share with you a secret as to how I have continued to increase my net worth while not asking a bank for anything. It may take several weeks to set this up. Well, let's say I make $4,000 a month and I go and I start a Coinbase account and I buy some Bitcoin the first week. I hook up my card so they can pull the money directly from my bank. As soon as it hits my bank account, I move it over to Bitcoin. I buy $250 worth of Bitcoin. And usually I have to pay $750 of bills per week. And I have $250 every week left over. The first week I buy $250 worth of Bitcoin. I pay my bills normally with the other $750. I don't put it on Bitcoin. Then the next week I do the same thing. I pay my normal $750 of bills. Now I have $500 worth of Bitcoin. I do it one more time. $750 worth of bills. And I put $250 more in Bitcoin. Now I have $750 worth of Bitcoin. And then the last week that month, I take the whole $1,000 that I get that week and I buy Bitcoin with it, which gives me $1,750 worth of Bitcoin. I can borrow from my Bitcoin and pay myself back. According to Bitcoin's rules of borrowing, I can borrow half of the value of my Bitcoin. So what does that mean? If I take that $1,750 and I split it in half, I can borrow $875 after a month of putting $250 for 3 weeks and $1,000 for 1 week. Which means even though I've just spent that whole $1,000 on Bitcoin, I can still borrow my $750 to pay my bills. The next time I get paid, pay off the $750 with maybe about $1 of interest and put my whole $1,000 every week into Bitcoin. Over